As they say, we've been and done a thing. So we bought a little cherry or plywood 16 footer and needs a bit of work, and I should be able to use that as a caravan and a little boat. So I probably won't show too much of what I do around here. All I'm going to do is get the glassing done, tart up the trailer, get that ready so it can be registered and insured. So that'll keep me busy for probably the next week. After a quick scrape, sand and vacuum, we've sort of come down to what we've got to do, which is do this. So I'm going to get a backing plate. I'll actually use a larger bit of ply for that. Bring that up from the outside so it's level, and then re-glass along there. Probably do the same on the other side, just because if one side's gone, the other side might be the same. Bit of delamination of the ribbon here, so I'll have to cut that off probably with a grinder, and put a new bit of glass on there. So again, I just want to get it watertight, and so I can get it in the water, and then I can look at one little project at a time and get it up and running. But nothing too scary, quite a nice little thing. I'll keep going. Well, this is the inaugural splash day. Now the idea today isn't actually to go out sailing. I've still got a bit more work to be done on that. I haven't got an outboard motor. Originally this boat came with rowlocks and oars. I've bought some oars, but I haven't got the tools with me to install those. So if we're going to paddle it round, it will be just paddling. The mast is quite heavy for such a small boat. I wouldn't be surprised if the mast should actually be quite a lot less heavy than what it is, but it is what it is. And the first challenge that I've had is being able to get the mast foot into there, because of this lip here. This wants to sit high. So just looking at the gear that I had on the boat to do this, and by this is the part of the rudder, dagboard for the rudder, and by lashing him on there, that gives me enough height that I can put that bolt in. So now the next trick is to put the shrouds on, or side stays, and then what next? Then I've got to put the furler on. Probably should have done that first. And the furler is the forestay, and so it's going to connect down here. I've got a new turnbuckle. The old turnbuckle that was on this, or the Pelican thing that was on this, he's done some changes on it, the last owner, and so it wasn't quite reaching. I'm assuming this will either adjust it in, or if I adjust it further out. I'm imagining that I'm going to have to put the furler on and put a bit of a line coming down to here, back up, so that I can lift it from in the boat and pull in on here. So there he is. We can pull that in while we're lifting that up and get the mast up. As much as it wants to go. Okay. So that's fully tight. We've got the main on. Now this boat doesn't have a backstay on it, so, or a topping lift for the boom. So I don't know whether I'll put one on, whether it's supposed to have one on or what the go is. There's no more attachments up top, so we'll play with that one. But I'll rig up the main sheet just so it's there. We've done that at part of the exercise, and then we'll keep on going. I think we're just about ready for the float test. Do a couple of things. I'll reverse down the ramp to the water and then come back out again, just to make sure that little Jimmy can pull the boat up the ramp. And I'll tie this onto here somewhere or something so I can, I don't know, blow it off the ramp. I'm not sure how we go. We'll have a look at the ramp first. It doesn't look like a steep ramp, and the concrete seems to go right out, so I've been told that I only need to back the wheels of the trailer to the water and the boat will float. So we'll give that a blast and see how we go. Alright, that was reasonably painless, didn't even get me feet wet. There's a bit of surface rust on all those rollers, so it'll be a job in the future to clean all that up. I did clean up this stuff here, which looked as bad as that, and it wasn't too bad once we cleaned it up and painted. I just want to check those welds and the ones up forward. This one's fine, so that's all right. So let's go check the boat.